Hey there. Welcome to week 32. It was a good week. Last week was a good week. I'm down 2.2 pounds and down 65 pounds even overall. When I put in my weight this morning on my Fitness Pal, the little like blue, I guess, I don't know like what their benchmarks are, like maybe every 5 pounds, but the 65 pounds came up, and for some reason I didn't even realize I was that close. I think because I've been like in 60 to 62. I talked about this last week, like how I feel like when I was almost 60, I was saying to people, obviously to y'all, I'm telling you all the exact numbers, but to some people I was saying, oh, I'm down 60. And then when I'm 61, 62, 60, 30. But for some reason, 65 feels like I've actually made progress. So that means I'm on my way to 70. And so I am 2 pounds from the next decade. I told y'all last time I was hoping by June 15, which was a random date I picked out of thin air, that I would be to the next decade. So now that is 10 days away to lose 2 pounds. And I think that is totally doable. So it's actually the morning. It is 6:30 a.m. I'm working from home for the first part of today. We're doing a conference, and so I'll be working from home in the morning and working the conference, basically being a booth babe slash booth bitch, whatever you want to call it, in the afternoons. And I don't know if I talked about this, but I basically ran the largest conference in DC for many years. And, this is a different role in that I'm not running the conference. I'm just going there for like my company's booth. But, having to do all the legwork, like literally on your feet, like the entire day, carrying stuff and all of that. This is not like I'm obviously still overweight, and it's not going to be as easy as like say for someone like that's super fit, but I am looking forward to it being like slightly easier. You know what I mean? It's not. It's what is it? June 5th, so it's warm outside, but not too warm. I know I'm like dressed like it's wintertime. But I don't have that many clothes, and I wanted to wear leggings and tennis shoes. And it was so funny because I was thinking, as far as like getting dressed today, like what did I wear to the conference when we were doing setup? And like leggings weren't a thing then, I don't think. It was like 2006 to 2011. Like people were not wearing leggings beyond like working out. I cannot remember what I wore. Isn't that weird? I remember what I wore like during the conference, because a lot of times I was, on TV or, whatever, doing interviews, mostly just backstage, like making sure everything ran on time. But so I was more dressed up, obviously, during the conference, but I cannot remember what I wore during setup days, because I was never a jeans person then, because jeans were like so hard to find. This is like before the advent of skinny jeans and like them figuring out if you add a little bit of spandex, it makes jeans look better on everyone. So, isn't that so weird? Like, I don't know why that is so weird to me. You're probably, I don't know if people are watching this thinking like, yeah, fashion changes. Like, what's the big deal? I don't know. Maybe just because it was such my life for so long. Another funny thing is my assistant for the first year of the conference, who then later came back and volunteered, is now my boss. So she'll be at the booth with me. So it's kind of funny that like roles are reversed in a way. Anyway, so I'm like literally the booth bitch now. Anyway, it was a pretty good week. I don't want to shock you, but I kind of feel like having more carbs is better for me. I feel like I don't know if it's like, it seems like mixing up the carbs, not from bad things like sugar, but from things like fruit and maybe like some higher carb vegetables, is good for my body. Like, I don't know, it's just like keeping my body in like a constant like shock. I think that's the whole point of intermittent fasting. It's not necessarily that you're consuming less calories, although you generally are. it's more that like your body is going through different phases of shock. Like, I'm not a doctor, but at least for my body, I feel like when I change things up, even when it's a bad change going back to a good change, I feel like it's helpful for, you know, seeing the scale move. But obviously you want to have more good than bad. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I saw my doctor or my surgeon's office, when I was at my surgeon's office talking to the dietitian, um, she had said it was okay to like add more fruit. I think for like movement, if you know what I mean. Um, so I've been trying to have a little bit more fruit in the morning, um, and you know, fruit does not fill me up though. It tastes good, and I like it, but it does not fill me up. So anyway, I think that's about it. It was a good week. Again, I'm down 2.2 pounds for this week and down 65 pounds overall. Yay! Anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you next week. Oh, P.S. This is like my new favorite lip color. It's Love from the Mrs. West collection, and then I use like her nude liner, so it's a little bit darker. It's like a peachy color. I don't know if you can tell. I like it. Anyway, that's it. All right, bye.